Must craft the poison antidote. Uh-huh. And how do I do that? Is it this one? I guess it is. Honestly, really peaceful. Not a whole lot going on right now. I'd imagine they probably killed all the wildlife here, huh? Sure is a lot of canyon crossing here. Can I just ride my tiger and like skip all this?
Winjai purtalam, ul plaga dwaya.
Yeah, there's the other bonfire I was talking about. Interesting that it's an objective here. Okay. Okay, don't let me take that guy down, that's fine.
Tushi.
Yeah, I don't know why the game put you there, that seems really stupid.
Tushi.
Reach Ool's cave. Okay.
Naughty. Tushi. Uhara. Shrash su. Winja, Buddha, Dwai.
That's the gimmick of this fight. That's great. I can't hurt him unless he's stunned. But he's also summoning enemies because of course he is. Okay. Again, I'd prefer to fight these guys one-on-one and not have to deal with, you know, ads, but apparently we're never getting this. This fire not work here? Okay. No, that's great. God. Again, what a shit boss fight, dude. It's just annoying. I fucking hate these bosses. Because again, rather than having a one-on-one, I'm fighting all this other shit to try to get a chance at actually being able to focus on him. It just takes away from the boss fight. I hate when games do this. It just sucks the fun out of an otherwise potentially decent boss. I fucking hate it, dude. I'd prefer if you guys just didn't, you know, Fucking seriously, dude? So what happens if I run out of icicles to stun him with? What are you gonna do then, game? Did you ever think that far ahead? I don't think you did. Seriously, why are you running up this way? God, his pathfinding is such shit. Who fucking designed this? Why are you going toward that fucking ledge? There's a ledge right here, you fucking asshole! Might as well shoot this. What's the fucking point of it being there? He's never gonna interact with that. Okay, so here's the problem, though. There's no other things that I can shoot down, right? None. How am I supposed to deal with him now? Do I just die and start over? Because that seems really shit. Because, yeah, there's nothing else I can shoot down in here. Like... Who the fuck designed this? And why would you design it this way? This is so fucking bad. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything either. So cool. So I just have to start over, don't I? Last checkpoint. I just have to start over because you guys put a set amount of icicles and didn't give them the ability to respawn, which means I can't complete this now because I ran out. Are you fucking stupid? This game was so good up until this point. Honestly, with how this game is ending. This game was so good up until this point. Genuine fucking hatred for this shit. Because whoever designed this didn't think about the absolute basics for how this encounter would be designed. They didn't think about any of the pitfalls of it. Start over. How'd that miss? He's not gonna go under most of these. What the fuck, man? Yeah, this is so fucking annoying. There's a reason I wasn't using these icicles before, because they showed up in other things. I was actively avoiding them because their hit detection is such shit. And then you decide to make an entire encounter around them. It's like, why? Yeah, at this point, I don't blame anybody for not wanting to continue after they get to this point. Assuming this is where a good chunk of people end up stopping, would not blame them. Start over. There's a set amount of these, and if he's not directly under them, it's just gonna miss. I refuse to believe this was play tested in any capacity. Yeah, get fucked, asshole. Again, a terrible boss fight. Everything about that sucks.
Udam swargarti bimari. Winja parumansi. Wifa. Uslaga.
Uślał dragłaś.
Guarda-te, guama!
Ayo tinastas, tu suarás.
Ul marwa hasa.
Mihi sishaus Berta.
Sanshaus.
Nashwa Berta. Shaus manana.
Basayu! Basayu!
Wenjai. Palhuman sidafta takar.
No udam winja dwaya.
Put shlawata. Tanhi tu shirsh. Ay khuspa marwa winja. Sasarsh.
Okay, so now I guess I go talk to Da.
Da. Bal. Yao. Dan. Haiwa. Ul balar. Nu ul guanta. Tabal. Malchasar.
Mubal hasar.
Kapal pur. Guardu martipar. Takar. Da. Guan.
Uślał dragłaś.
And now it looks like we go talk to Sila. Okay.
Subrashtar.
Uguam! Winza! Guarisamas!
Ula Marwa. Sush dugistar shah. Masidam shaballa.
Nati haika guasta, Saila.
Salwa urus. Winja nashman waida. Takar. Nashman dwayarsh.
Shaja! Mas guarbeti guarish. Tibal shayu. Winza! Yoga!
Takar! Barbati!
Nu takar. Harha. Nu. Tibrayash swarsta hakwa.
Okay, so yeah, I was right about an epilogue. This game is fine. I when I was playing this, I did end up reading the whole thing about them recycling the Kirat map from Far Cry 4, which is, you know, I didn't really notice it. I'm sure because if you like from what I saw, if you like overlay the two maps, you know, they do kind of mesh in a way that makes them, you know, they very clearly used like the terrain. Again, I didn't really notice it. Upgrade system, like the crafting system, is kind of just, you know, in line with Far Cry. Like the fact that there's no guns, kind of whatever. I guess the balancing factor is that nobody has guns, so it kind of makes the bow a bit better. And, you know, the double bow was nice. I wasn't really sold on the longbow. I still think the longbow kind of just sucked, because a lot of combat encounters you're either using the bow for mid-range or the double bow for short range, and it just kind of, and the spear also kind of just overshadows it. The owl was nice. I like the owl. Kind of reminded me of like a Watch Dogs 2, like the drone from Watch Dogs 2. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Wasn't really sold on it at first, but, you know, when you can like get the ability to drop the various bombs in the game, it's pretty okay. Wasn't a fan of what they did with outposts in this. I think having, you know, the 2 set alarms was like enough. Having a bunch of enemies that also act as alarms just kind of pushes it overboard, in my opinion. Because I've already brought this up. Having to deal with like 2, 3, 4 alarms is like one thing, but when you have enemies that also act as alarm, you're effectively doubling the amount of alarms, and it just gets kind of tedious. The beast taming stuff was fine. I mean, it actually, you know, kind of served a decent purpose in this compared to like Far Cry 5, where it just kind of was more of a hindrance. But because, you know, you don't have any like guns or anything else to really fall back on, the beasts actually make a lot more sense. I do kind of wish like the endgame beasts were a bit better. Like, I think the Bloodfang Sabertooth is like, I think he was fine. I think the Scar Bear could have been better, and the endgame wolf just kind of didn't even really have a purpose. I don't understand the point of the endgame wolf, because it just doesn't do anything useful, especially not like mid to end game by the time you'd probably find it. Quest design was mostly fine. I don't know. a bit like copy pasting here and there, but not like anything super major. Again, I wish, and I don't think it'll ever happen, but I really wish Ubisoft would get a grip on boss design. Because I feel like that's always been like a weak point in Ubisoft games, it's just that the bosses end up sucking. Like, I wasn't a fan of Ull. I think his whole thing of, oh, the weak thing, like the weakness of using the ice things on the top, I think the idea is fine, but I think the way they executed it made it way worse than it needed to be. Like, if those icicle things either came back or more of them like showed up, in general, if there was just more of them in the arena, I think it would have been fine. But because the hit detection on the icicles is so fucking bad, it made that fight terrible. And I've already mentioned my thing with Batari. I think she's basically a sniper. Like, it's basically a sniper battle, but with none of the fun of a sniper battle. And both of them suffer from just endless amounts of ads. It's like, why would you do that? What if I really just wanted a one-on-one with the boss? Especially with Ull, because he doesn't seem like the kind of person, at least to me, that would be summoning guys mid-fight. He seems like the kind of guy that would be really into a one-on-one fight with you, and they just threw that out the bin for some reason. I don't know. Oh yeah, and the village mechanic was kinda alright, I guess. Like, having to upgrade huts and stuff to get further upgrades and stuff, I think it was okay. Visually, I think this game was great. I think out of all the Far Cry games so far, I think visually this is probably my favorite one. Which is interesting, because it's not like a major step up from the other ones, like, in like a lot of ways, but I just think like the general aesthetic this game has is very interesting, and I think that's literally just because of how they did like a lot of the lighting. Honestly, I think the color palette is generally better, and I think the lighting is generally better, at least compared to like Far Cry 4, where the lighting had like this weird, I don't know how to describe the lighting in Far Cry 4. It just kind of detracts from the game in a weird way. It's not like terrible, but especially like nighttime, it's like a matrix filter almost. I don't understand what that game's nighttime is about. Like, the characters were cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have like any complaints or really praises of the characters in this. They just kind of exist, and I guess that's fine. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna let the credits play out. I don't know what I'm gonna do moving forward. There's only one Far Cry game left, technically. I'm still not playing New Dawn. I have no intention to play New Dawn anytime soon. That game just, outside the fact that I'm pretty sure it's co-op focused, it just does not look appealing. It kind of, from what I could see, it looks like it comes from that particular era of games where it's just all about slamming as much color into the player's face as possible. And I don't know, I'm just good. If I wanted that, I might. If I wanted that, like, trying to explain it, it looks like the same kind of game that Rage 2 would be, just from like a cursory glance. But yeah, that leaves Far Cry 6, which I hear is also not particularly great. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think of something, probably. If it comes down to it, it probably will be Far Cry 6, but like, I don't know. I have to see how that game works first. Last I remember, that game had some performance quirks about it because modern Ubisoft game. Yeah, no, I think that's it. The game was alright. I don't know where I would put it on my tier list of Far Cry games. Because, like, it has things I like, but it also has things that I just vehemently hate, and also a lot of things I just kind of find whatever. It's a very it exists kind of game. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let the credits play out. Be back at some point. Goodbye.
out in the morning. Down the train to